Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video you are going to learn how you can use Elementor Forms to create users in Zendesk automatically. So guys, Zendesk is a customer help desk application used to provide support to your customers or clients, and Elementor is a form building plugin of WordPress. So if you want to create users in Zendesk to provide them support, this automation is going to help you a lot. So let me show you how it is going to work. So the flow of this automation is going to look like this. As in when you receive a form submission via Elementor, the same person who have filled this form is going to be created as a user in Zendesk automatically. So here you don't have to manually copy paste the data from Elementor and add users in Zendesk one by one. So it is going to save a lot of your crucial time and energy and improve your productivity as well. So we are going to make this happen with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this automation is that you will not require any kind of coding skills or programming knowledge. So anyone can set up this automation very easily. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account. So for this, you can check the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and it will give you 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay. So after signing up, you can sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. And on this page, you need to click here on this create workflow button to start setting up this automation. So click on create workflow, and here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So guys, I have given the name to this workflow as create users from Elementor form submission in Zendesk automatically. Okay, now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay, and on this page you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on these things. So the trigger is the happening of any event and the action is the response to the trigger. So the trigger is saying here when this happens, and action is saying do this. All right. As in our use case, the trigger would be submission of the form which we created from Elementor Forms plugin, and the action to that trigger would be to add the person who have filled the form as a user in Zendesk automatically. Okay. So first of all, you have to set up your trigger here, and you have to choose your trigger application first, which is Elementor in our case. Okay. And now you have to select the trigger event. So the trigger event would be new form submission. So it will trigger this workflow whenever a new form is submitted. Okay. And then it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this, we are going to connect our Elementor form and we will fetch the data of our demo form submission here in Pabbly Connect, and with that data we are going to move forward. Okay. So you can read the instructions written here to connect this webhook. Let me show you how you can do this. So first of all, you have to copy this webhook URL from here. Then you have to go to your form. Okay, this is a form I have created with the help of Elementor. It's a client help desk form. So any client or customer who is going to fill this form, we are going to add him as a user in Zendesk. Okay, so I'm going to click on edit with Elementor here. And the editor of Elementor is opening up, you can see. And from here, when you click on any of the field on the form, on the left hand side panel, you will see this content tab. So under this content tab, you have to scroll down here and you will find this actions after submit button. And here in this actions after submit field, you have to search for webhook. Okay. Search for webhook. Okay, and add this, and here after adding this webhook in this field, you will find this webhooks tab below here. So click on this webhooks tab, and here in this webhook URL field, you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from Pabbly Connect. Okay, so just paste it here. Okay, then click on update. Okay, and your form is getting updated. Right now we have updated our form and we have connected it with the webhook URL that we got here. And as I have copied this URL from here, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now you have to do a test submission, or you have to fill the form on the behalf of any client. It will be a demo form submission, so that we can capture the response from the form to here. Okay, so let me show you. I am opening my form from here. Okay, so this is the page in which I have the form, and I'm going to fill this form on the name of any client. Let's say the client is Sayank. Okay, this is the first name, Jan is the last name, and this is the email ID of this person, and this is the organization's name, be like this. Okay, and I'm clicking on submit here, and you can see the form is getting submitted, and here you can see the message, the form was sent successfully. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this submission, and here you can see in this response received section here, we got the name and all the details of the person who have filled this form like this. Now with the help of this test data, we are going to move forward, and let's say I want to add this person now into Zendesk as a user. Okay, for that you have to connect Zendesk in this actions tab. So click here on this actions tab, and from this field type Zendesk. Okay, and in the action events you have to select create a user. Okay, this is create user option. Then click on connect, and from here you have to select add new connection, and after that you will find these three fields to make the connection. There's Zendesk username, the Zendesk password, and the subdomain's name. So the Zendesk username will be that email ID by which you have logged in Zendesk. Okay, so you can check this is my Zendesk dashboard, and this is my profile that I'm opening up, and from here I'm just going to copy this email address and I'm going to put it here. Okay, and I'm entering the password here. Okay, and for the subdomain you can check the URL of the Zendesk dashboard, and here you will find the subdomain in between this http and .zendesk.com. Okay, so here you can see we have the link URL as this pabcon.zendesk.com. so pabcon is our Zendesk domain, subdomain. So you have to paste the subdomain here like this. Okay, and then you have to click on save, and you will be connected with Zendesk like this. Okay, right, and here it is asking these things, the name, the email address, and all these details to create a user in Zendesk. So I'm going to use this test data that I have received in the first step, and I'm going to map this data here in the second step, so that what will happen in real time, whenever any person is going to fill your form and submit, this data is going to change accordingly, and a new user will be created in Zendesk. Okay, so to map the data, you just have to click here on the name field, and you will find this Elementor step in the drop down, and from here when you click, you will find the first name as this. So let me just map the full name here. Okay, and for the email you can use the same method. Click here, and from Elementor map the email. Okay, and if you have all other details, you can enter the details here. Okay, I'm adding the organization's name here. You can apply tags here. You can apply tags like anything you want, and here you can give the role to this user. It will be an end user or an agent or an admin. So I'm providing here end user as the role to this person, and the organization's name will be Pabcon only, and external ID, a unique external ID. You can use this to associate organizations to an external record, so you can fill an external ID also. Okay, for now I'm leaving these things blank. This is not a compulsory thing, and if this user is verified or not, you can select yes or no. I'm making it yes. Right, now let's check our connection. We have mapped the data. Now we are going to check the connection with Zendesk, if it is working properly or not. So I'm going to my customer sections here, and these are the users or the customers I have already in Zendesk. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and a new user will be created here in Zendesk. Okay, so I have clicked on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. And this is the response we have received. Now I'm going to check in Zendesk application. I'm going to refresh this page here. Okay, and here you can see the new person is added here. You can see the new person is added here, named as Sayang Jain at PabCon. Okay, this is how it is going to work in real time, guys. And you have to set up, so we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation. You have to make the connections and map the data only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually. You don't even have to see this workflow after that. After that, let me show you how it is going to work in real time. So in real time, I'm filling this form again. Okay, so now the name of the person is Harshad Yadav. Okay, so this is the first name, this is the last name, and this is the email address of this person. Let it be the organization, and I'm submitting this form again. Okay, and you can see the form is submitted successfully. Now I'm going to directly check in Zendesk if this person got added here as a user or customer or not. Okay, and here you will find out when you scroll down that Harshad Yadav is added here like this. Okay, so this is how it is going to work in real time, guys. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.